Hey fellow YouTubers, this is my first vid on knives, in particular the Condor, made in El Salvador. Up top here we have our Condor Hudson Bay, and here we have our Bushlore and our mini Bushlore. Three completely different knives, even though those two look the same. Completely different. This one here had the hammered finish. Looked like it was solid black. I sanded that down so it looks more pitted. I like this here look a lot better. And that's only the look. This one here, done nothing to except use. And then mini Bushlore. Out of these three knives, I really would have to say that the Hudson Bay is my favorite knife of all. Then a little mini Bushlore, a little tiny knife like this. This is my second favorite knife. It's also one of three EDCs that I carry. And then we go to the Bushlore, which I kinda had, everybody knows about their sheaths. Great quality sheath, nice weld, thickness of leather. But, I don't know, I must have seated mine in a little too far. Because if you see right there, I had to do a little bit of work too. I glued it, both sides. Looks like shit. Oh well. My knife, not yours. And also, the mini Bushlore, I must have caught it a few times on the thread down here because it gave way. Cut, came apart. So what I did was I took the stitching completely out. Just spread one of the sides of the leather from the weld. Sewed it back up, but what I used was Power Pro. Sew it back up, much lower profile and much stronger. So once again, not the best looking, but it's my knife. So these are my three Condors. Let me see here. The Hudson Bay blade length is 8 3/8 inch. Overall length 13 1/4. The thickness of this bad boy here, 5mm. Oh yeah, it's a heavy duty knife. And it calls for the weight at 1.28 pounds. Now, go on to the Bushlore. Blade length is 4 5/16. Overall length 9 5/16. The blade thickness 3mm. 3mm thick. Now, the weight. The weight calls for 0.77 pounds, whatever that is in grams, ounces, whatever. Now, my favorite little Bushlore. Mini Bushlore. Yes, I am reading this right off their product line catalog. Blade length, 3" The overall length, 6½ inch. The blade thickness, same as the Bushlore, 3mm. Of course, every single one of these is a full exposed tang. That's why I like them so much. Even the full tangs that are not exposed, I just, I don't know. Doesn't mean I'll never own them, but at this point in time. And the weight on that is 0.20 pounds. So these are my 3 Condor knives. This is kind of all 3 of these knives have been used. I've had these for about 6 months, and I've used them all a lot. Both in the kitchen. I usually use this with my when I'm chopping up roasts into steaks or pork chops, ribs, and that favorite knife right here. I just shape the way it works. Rosewood handle. What that is. My Bushlore here came with the walnut, and I was really hoping the mini Bushlore would come with the walnut too, but it came with the Brazilian wood, rosewood as well. All 3. These 2 woods, very nice wood, beautiful. Stand up to a punishment, but they have been beaten to crap. You'll notice this one here's got no tip on it. I was doing some work in the kitchen and went to put this back in the sheath. The sheath was on my belt, and well, I thought it was in the sheath, so I let it go, and it landed tipped down on a tile floor. It's 1075 steel for all of them. 1075 steel, high carbon, good steel. It's nothing wrong with that steel, but I really find that it's high maintenance steel. You really, especially these 2 here, you have to really take care of them because of the grind. I find these 2 here to be more of a Scandi grind, anything. This one here, convexed for the steel. This here I have to do the least work on, and I am sure it's just because of the grind. That there is a stay sharp. Like, I pound through bone with this thing. Everything. It stays sharp. It stays good. Condor El Salvador. Love these knives. Good knives. Well worth the money. Here in Canada, everything's so friggin' inflated. I wish we had American prices up here, but we don't. So we're pretty much doubled, if not a little under, of American prices. So I paid like $70 for this one. This one here was about 70 as well. This one here was a little less, but I don't regret it. Heck no. Heck no. Spoon I carved. My first carving, first thing I ever carved in my life, actually. Mini Bushlore right there. I got more work to do in the bowl. Yeah. Anyways, that's my 3 Condor knives, and I don't regret any of them. Don't regret them. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, this here is also my 3 knife system. I'll take these 3 knives with a hatchet or small forest axe, and that'll get me by. But anyways, I hope you liked the vid. Just new at this, so I'm pretty sure as I do more and more and more, I'll get a hell of a lot better. Anyways, thanks guys.